The recent return to cold and snow in Prince George can make it pretty uncomfortable for many people, but for 3 animals left exposed to elements, the situation could have been deadly. The local branch of the BC SPCA is looking for answers in what it's calling 2 cases of animal cruelty.
They're out of the cold now, but just a day earlier, these rabbits were in a very different situation. They were found in a dumpster at the corner of Oak Street and Diefenbaker Avenue. The animals were left inside a box without food or water. Later in the day, the SPCA got a call about a cat, also spotted in a box, also left inside a dumpster facing sub-zero temperatures. Staff aren't sure if the incidents are connected, but it's not being ruled out.
We don't often see these kind of cases of animals in dumpsters. We usually see if people do dump animals, they usually put them in locations where they can be found by members of the public. To put them in dumpsters is something really rare. To see that in one day is even more rare.
The cat was seen inside a dumpster at the Carriage Lane Apartments. Debbie Gadine says these are likely incidents of animal cruelty, punishable by either fines or jail time, worthy of reporting to Crown Counsel.
They've been confined in a box, so they have no option to escape, and ultimately if they weren't discovered, death would have resulted, no doubt about it.
Dr. Sarah Vanderkrans says it's miraculous the animals survived in the cold without food or water.
Sometimes the snow is too hard, too crunchy. They can't actually eat enough of it to keep hydrated. And then you're dehydrated and you're fighting cold. It just doesn't work.
It's not clear how long the animals were left in the cold, but Dr. Vanderkrans says they could have died in a matter of hours. While some breeds and strays can survive the winter, these animals look domesticated.
Their coats aren't going to be adequate. Their ears are going to get cold and they're going to just lose massive amounts of heat. And especially if they're on something like metal is just going to suck the heat right out of their poor little bodies.
SPCA staff wish the animals would have been dropped off at the shelter instead of being left deserted in the dumpsters.
We're not quite sure if these 2 incidences are linked to the same home, but we do want to encourage the public, if they recognise the animals that were brought in, if they can please notify us so that we can try to find the people responsible for dumping the animals.
If you have any information related to any case of animal cruelty, you can call the BC SPCA Animal Cruelty Hotline. Ryan Kessler, CKPG News.